Hello, I'm failed psychologist and internet cunt, Dr. Ashen, and I'm here in somebody else's bathroom to warn you about something very bad indeed. You may remember my brief video review of the Pop Station, a horrifying cheap rip-off of Sony's PSP portable gaming system. Well, they've made another one. This time, it's a complete rip-off of Nintendo's DS dual screen system. And it looks even worse than the Pop Station. Okay, I'm not making the same mistake I did last time and going in without any protective gear. This time, it won't make my ears bleed. Okay, deep breaths. I'm protected, it's going to be alright. Ready? Go, go, go! Okay, after slipping a fiver to some dodgy bloke on the back of the market, I now have my very own Neo Double Games. Hooray! Right, as you can see from the front, it's a complete rip-off of Nintendo's DS. You'll also notice they haven't copied the box of the DS. Instead, they've copied the stylings of the PSP box, even down to putting Value Pack on it. Very poor, must try harder. You're not going to rip off anyone like that, are you, people? Anyway, on the back of the box, all the same as before, the only difference being of the 4 dreadful optional games, 2 have been ticked by the poor sod in the factory with a biro. Interesting. 2 games for the price of 1. Right, let's open the box. Inside we have, oh yes, instructions printed on a single sheet of toilet paper in pidgin English so bad you'll never understand it. We also have, as before, hand strap and rubbish headphones. Again, the strap you wouldn't trust to carry a single atom, and I'm not even going to bother trying to plug in the headphones. Let's get rid of that. Right, as you'll notice, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty much like a DS to the untrained eye. One corner we've got a sort of difference there. They've put on a little knobble for putting on the strap. Other than that, yeah, pretty good. No shoulder buttons, obviously. We've got power and earphones instead. One thing that is bad, though, it feels really, really light, cheap and plasticky. Far worse even than the Pop Station. And that is compounded when you open it up and feel the horrible floating hinge which hasn't been connected properly. Ugh. Anyway, here's the device. Again, looks the part. Oh. Again, looks the part when you hold it up with your hand. It's got all the buttons here, most of which don't do anything as before. Let's turn it on. Let's turn her on and see what's what. This apparently is Street Fighter. Ryu and Ken do not live here. Instead, we've got... Well, actually, I can't really see what we've got for the simple reason that the LCD screen is completely broken. There's gaps missing from the top where the numbers should be. There's gaps in the... I presume that's some kind of energy bar. You can't actually see the opponent at all. And, well, as far as I can tell, the game seems to revolve around pulling your arms off and throwing them at people, literally. But as it's so broken, I can't really tell. Again, sound can be turned off. You've got a reset button, a pause button, and, thankfully, an off button. Okay, let's swap games. You do that by actually pulling out the screen and replacing it with the one which is held beneath. Okay, this should, in theory, be the soccer that we played on the Pop Station. In fact, as you can probably see, it's just Street Fighter again, except they've replaced the screen with the soccer one, so it makes no sense and you can't see what's happening. It hasn't even made an attempt to actually become the soccer game at any stage. I can't see what on earth's going on, much like the Street Fighter one, but for a different reason. Okay, it's now making me physically ill, so I'm going to turn that off. Overall, I give it 8 out of 10, but only because it was made in China and I am terrified of their government.